I want to say welcome back, but I feel like before this, I put footage of me reviewing ice creams in the park. And if I didn't, I'm going to put that right here. So today has been amazing, and I'm ending it off with this Morgenstern's ice cream. I think it's mango tamarind, and then I've got a strawberry one. I'm gonna rate them. So this is the mango. Nah, that's it. 5 big booms.
It's 5 big booms! Boom! 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 Boom!
This is it, boy. What you crazy? And this is, I think, the strawberry rhubarb or something. I gotta stop recording because I gotta eat this, y'all. This shit crazy. What flavor is that?
The oolong.
Okay.
White peach. Ooh! That's 5. And this one is the coconut purple rice. Wow. Damn. That shit fire.
So I guess while I'm sitting here eating this ice cream, I can talk about Sinners. Sinners was amazing. Probably Michael B. Jordan's best movie. Yeah, Ryan Coogler's amazing. I love the shots that were used in the film. Also, I saw it in 70 millimeter. I'm becoming a snob, everyone. I look forward to it. But I really enjoyed the story and how it was, Southern. And it kind of felt like Ryan Coogler was riffing off of From Dusk Till Dawn by Quentin Tarantino. Overall, a great film. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing? Go do that. And if you've already seen it, go see it again, because I'm about to. It was great. It was fantastic. I can't wait to see it again. It was a beautiful, beautiful movie. Also, I'm going to put on screen what I've rated each of the ice creams. The oolong, the white oolong, ass. I would not feed that to anybody. But that mango sticky rice, or the purple sticky rice, crazy. Oh my God, crazy. Best ice cream I think I've had in years. I look forward to sampling other things. So while we were out yesterday, we stopped at, I'm not gonna blow up my toy spot, but if you know, you know. But I went to my toy spot and I wasn't gonna get anything, and then I saw this, and it was like really exciting. I love toys, and I don't typically I don't like indulge in that like hobby of mine, and so I just wanted to cop a toy, and so I was gonna unbox it before I went to go see Sinners, and then I was like, wait, I could do this on the channel, and like this could be kind of fun, and I might even make like a little watercolor of what I get, and so I'm gonna show you what I can potentially get from this box. Now personally, I'm hoping to get the big purple guy because he's cool. If I get bugs, cool, whatever. But as long as, you know what, even Lola's cool, bro. I don't care what I get. So I guess we can open it. The packaging's really cool too. I would have bought 2 of them. This was $15.99, bro. So crazy. But I guess it's a toy, right? Oh, come on. There it is. This should be easier to open for $17. Y'all like how I just keep raising the price? Okay, so what do we got? This is to register online so they can steal my data. Can't have it. Ooh, I got a little base. That's dope. So I can like stand it. I think this is a card, but if I open this will tell me what I got. So I'm not gonna open that. Now, I'm feeling it. I don't know. Oh, I think I got Marvin the Martian. All right, we opening it. Oh my God, I got the rarest one. That's crazy. That's awesome. I got a Taz. That's cool. Let me put him on his stand. Bro, what? I'm the best. Let's stand him. Wait, it's like this, maybe? Yo, yesterday was really a go-to day. Big dog. Cool. That's actually really cool. So I wanna look at the card to see if it will like give me stats or something. Like, I don't know. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Yeah, so we got the little Taz card, which is dope. It doesn't tell me exactly how rare, like the rarity of them are. I might have to to Google that, but the Taz was the blank one. I really wanted Swackhammer, bro, or Blanco. I might have to spend more money. I'm gonna paint this. Well, that might be kind of complicated because there's bones, and knowing me, I'm gonna be a perfectionist. But maybe I can turn it, like I can angle it, so I'm only painting like a piece of, I don't know. Okay, so I just had the wildest experience, truly the roller coaster of life. I unboxed the Taz, and I was super excited about, getting the rarest one from that set. And then as I'm like kind of setting up the studio, I broke a glass. And so I had to spend like 5-6 minutes cleaning up all this glass and kind of just making sure there's no glass in the studio space. But whatever. So I figured it would be kind of fun to paint him. It's not going to be the greatest painting, but it'll just be like a fun thing to do. So I thought, why not? But I did want to talk more about the movie Sinners. I have not been able to stop thinking about it. It has been truly, I think Sinners is the best movie I've seen in theaters in years. And the thing I love about that movie is just how well Ryan Coogler executes his idea. Like, it's very simple, but he's able to sort of blend multiple genres together in a way that doesn't seem corny or like he's doing too much. And I love the historical genre-ness of it, along with the horror element, along with there's almost sort of like an underlying gangster film in the movie. I think it truly is a masterpiece. And I'm not like a crazy movie buff or anything, but I watch my fair share of movies here and there, and Sinners is absolutely one of the best movies I've ever seen. Like, no exaggeration. It's amazing. And I don't know if you've heard, but Ryan was able to work out a deal with the studio where after 25 years he retains or regains complete rights to the movie, which is like amazing. That's a Tarantino deal, and I think it's really cool to see someone who looks like me make a great movie, and people are raving about it, and I am one of those people. I can tell you right now, y'all, this painting is not gonna come out great, but I'm going, like I said, I'm going to this with no expectations, and really this is sort of just an excuse for me to paint, because I haven't drawn or painted all day. I kind of been chilling. Yesterday was a really long day. A friend of mine from LA came, and so I was hanging out with them. We went to the Brooklyn Flea, which is like under it's in Dumbo. It's under the Brooklyn Bridge, which was really cool. I've lived in New York for I don't know how many years, and I've never gone. And so that was cool. It was interesting, but that's not really like my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like that it almost feels like Instagram-y. And there were some really cool things there, don't get me wrong. But that's like not typically kind of thing that I go to. But I enjoyed myself. I thought it was really, really, really dope. Yesterday was the kind of day that I want to have every day. And I think, that's possible, but that relies on me allowing myself do whatever I want when I want to do it. And so I think I just need to, as crazy as this is going to sound, I need to be easier on myself, and like that starts with even deciding what kind of day I want to have. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna come back and try to do a little more. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this. It's hard because I'm like looking, and I chose a really difficult thing to paint on a whim, because I'm like looking at his anatomy, and like I can see the boy's bones. Whatever, it'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'll come back and like work on it. Hi. So I recorded about 20 minutes worth of me painting and talking to you. And I got up to go look at the camera to make sure everything was good, and it was in slow motion. So, and I've had that issue before, and I've tried to fix it, and it just comes out stupid. What I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to do another painting in the morning when I wake up. I'm not frustrated because, this kind of stuff happens. And the next day. And we're back. Hi, good morning, or well, rather, good afternoon. I thought I was gonna draw or, work on something in the morning, and then I decided to kind of take my time and have a leisurely day, go to the gym, do some grocery shopping, and just, live. And while I was at the gym, I was thinking about how, I was just kind of thinking about how the video messed up last night and how much it bothered me, and I felt like I wasted my time. But I didn't waste my time, because any moment that I get to work on my craft, whether it's painting or making videos or anything, is time well spent. And on top of that, the drawing or the painting I made last night was like whatever, so it's not like I missed out on some magnificent thing. And I decided to do a gouache color sketch of my my snack that I'm gonna have after I record while I edit the rest of this video, which is an apple and 3 strawberries. So I'm just gonna do a quick rough sketch of this, and then we'll just like get to it. This isn't the first time that I've made something and felt like that I was kind of robbed of my time that I spent, which is something I've always wanted to get rid of. Not my time, but the feeling of being robbed. I spent my time doing something I wanted to do, even if, the time wasn't recorded. It is what it is. But in other news, once again, I woke up thinking about truly one of the greatest movies of all time. Y'all probably are gonna get sick of me saying that, but I really do love it. I also woke up to some really good news, and today, it's just one of those days where you're just kind of feeling yourself for no other reason than you slept good last night, so you feel good even if you made a mistake and you're recording. It is what it is, bro. I'm trying not to trip off of the small things, because truthfully, I feel really lucky to live in New York and to have this ability to make art and to just be doing my own thing and to have direction. I meet so many people on my day-to-day who kind of feel like they don't have any direction in life. And I get that, because who hasn't been there? It's like, it's tough to know what you want to do, and it's even harder to execute it. I'm just thankful for the little wins, because the little wins start to feel big when they all add up. When you're trying to add them up, I always feel cheap just using the straight up black instead of making my own, and I think that's because there's less color intensity when you just use the straight black. It's duller. Probably should be doing this on watercolor paper, but we ball. All right, I'm gonna let this dry, come back, do a little second 1-2 on it, and then we'll see how we feel after that. While I was at the gym this morning, I got an opportunity to think about, what kind of artist I want to be, what kind of person I want to be. And I think for the most part, I'm going to be someone to change how people interact with art. And hopefully we bring back people being, interested in actual art, and it's not just like a popularity contest about who's more famous. It's like who actually is saying something with their art and who has good technique. That's what I do. Yo, painting fruit smells so good. I love it. Also, whenever I take a break from working on the painting and I look at it through the camera lens, it always looks so crazy, and not in a good way. It just looks like paint got slapped onto it. I love living in the Bronx, because you get, when it's summertime, when the Dembow is playing, the Chucheros outside, that's how you know it's time, bro. Time to come outside. There was something I wanted to talk about, and I keep forgetting to do it, but I feel like I used to get angry when people didn't support me. I used to feel like they owed me, and no one owes you anything, especially me, especially when they don't know you, and I think that was so entitled of me. Now, when I get opportunities, I think I'm more so focused on how I can prove to myself that I actually earned it. And sometimes I don't. This is like where the imposter syndrome and the whole. Sometimes you don't. Okay, how do I explain this? As an artist, you know who you are, and you know what you're trying to do, and you know what you're capable of, especially if you put in the hours. And I think I'm one of those people where I know who I am, I put in the hours, I do all the things. But sometimes you get an opportunity and you don't particularly think you're worthy of it. But you are, because otherwise you wouldn't be getting it. And if you're not worthy of it, it will be shown to you that you're not through whatever happens, I suppose. But I say all of that to say this morning I got a DM on IG, and it was a rather nice message. It was someone who had over, they had a few 100,000 followers, and they just posted my art because they felt like it. And unless I meet them or I like call them or whatever, unless I meet them or call them or get an opportunity to like tell them how much it means to me, I guess they'll never know. But it always means the most to me when someone who doesn't have to do anything goes out of their way to show love. And that always, that's something I could be better at, is showing love and I would like to get better at that. I will get better at that. But it was nice to wake up to that message of encouragement. It helped me push through the day, and like wake up feeling like, yeah, dude, I do deserve whatever happens to me. Not in a bad way. That sounds crazy. I deserve all of the good things that happen to me. I deserve all the good things because I work for it and I want it, I want it more than anyone I know. And so I say all that to say, if no one has told you today that they believe in you, or that they mess with your work or whatever, or that you can do it and you're capable, I believe in you, and you can do whatever you want to do. Like, put your mind to it, you got it, you know what I'm saying? If you got a solid plan. This is a really bad painting. Sometimes it's hard to push through a painting when you just think it's bad. I think that's also a part of this exercise for me. It's just not giving up when I feel like giving up, because I always end up learning something about myself or the medium. For example, Neapolitan, for example. Cool. So I'm actually about to eat this strawberry. This video was more of an exercise for myself and not giving up and feeling defeated when something doesn't go my way, because that's usually how things are going to go, unexpectedly. And even when that happens, I can find a way to make it work. If you made it this far in the video, please let me know your favorite movie down below in the comments. Or if you're not into movies, let me know your favorite thing to do when you wake up. Like, what's the first thing you do when you open your eyes in the morning? Me, for example, I'm grabbing my phone and I'm drinking some water. I'd like to get rid of the grabbing the phone part, but that's something I'll have to do. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me. I'm about to go, I'm literally about to edit this video right now so I can take care of some other things that I have to do with my day. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, yesterday, and tomorrow. I'm gonna see you soon. We're gonna keep working together. We're gonna keep growing together. If you're not subscribed, please like, comment, subscribe, hang out, join the family. But yeah, I'm gonna see you soon. Peace.
Griselda. Hey yo,